to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Get a pass rush like that and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Jones to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Wide open downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, California.
And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Jones wants to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and...
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Using his feet to buy time. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finally...
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Jones to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Spits it out to the back. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not very much.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
They've already...
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The play action fake. Right down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back.
Makes a catch at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Touchdown, Cal! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Sure, he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the...
Jones wants to throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. On the move. Got him downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Quickly complete. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Jones to throw. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Jones wants to throw it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. Now on 1st down from the 30. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Looking to buy time. Fires to the big fella. And he's dragged down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The Golden Bears are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Avant. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42.
You know, that play right there shows me that the quarterback has a plan. He had no hesitation. The defense was bearing down on him. He got hit on that play, but he knew where his running back was. He got it out to him quick, and as a result, he avoided the negative play in 2nd.
They'll run the toss. Oh, better look out. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Jones wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st. From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a gap, it's Wiley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
with the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you get in this area. 2nd and goal now, they get the big stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Looking to get in. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. It's complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Jones to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
That's caught. It's Rodgers. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Golden Bears are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man, it's Rodgers. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Trying to keep this drive alive. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. The 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to...
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Jones to throw. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. This time he's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll try to run it in. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Jones wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Avant. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
He'll pull it on the read. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese David.
Black 14. Black. Black 18. Get ready. Red 18. White 29. Blue 22. Hut. Set. Hut. Set. Set. Hut. Set. Set. Ready. Here we go. Set. Set. Get set. All eyes.